Hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a psychic medium and healer, so I'm only doing a spread on the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine for August 14th, 2025. The first card I get for Divine Feminine is the Magician. So with the Magician, I feel as though the Divine Feminine is in the middle of transmuting some trapped emotions and limited beliefs that affect the relationship with herself. And I feel as though as she expands in consciousness, she is seeing where she's not cheating herself. And the Divine Feminine is clearing those self-deception blocks. With the Four of Wands, I am seeing that the Divine Feminine is really working on her internal foundation right now. And I feel as though she's letting go of everything and everyone that is no longer serving her. And I feel as though as this happens, the Divine Feminine gains a higher perspective about what else is she supposed to do in order to jump to the timeline she wants to be on with her Divine Masculine. And I feel as though this is happening at a very rapid pace. She is growing faster than usual, and this is causing the Divine Feminine to really be consistent in her manifestation. With the World, I am seeing that the Divine Feminine is coming to the end of a cycle where she bases what's happening in this 3D as the truth. So she's unlearning this right now. And as she's unlearning this, she is trusting her inner knowing more. She is trusting love. She is trusting her Divine Masculine. And she is trusting the Divine. And I feel as though this is really helping the Divine Feminine to really move past her fears and to remain consistent in the timeline she wants to be on. I know I said that, but it's really being reiterated here. So I feel as though she's on the right track. So I feel as though the Divine is really helping her to really be consistent with this manifestation. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. The first card I get for Divine Masculine is the World. With the World, I feel as though the Divine Masculine is coming to the end of a cycle where he prioritizes logic over his intuition. His connection to his anima is growing stronger and stronger. And I feel as though he can no longer stuff down his emotions in order to be objective. He is seeing the disrespect he is tolerating. He is seeing the the toxicity, everything. And I feel as though the Divine Masculine is seeing that he cannot ignore his own wounds in favor of everybody else's need to be liked and accepted, you know? So Divine Masculine is with the Lovers making a choice right now. He is severing all times with the lower timeline, and he's jumping onto the timeline he wants to be on. So he's following Divine Feminine's lead. And I feel as though this actually does both excite him and trigger him. I think the triggering part has to do with the fear of the unknown. And I feel as though Divine Masculine is kind of overthinking and thinking this is the right move, but I feel as though the Divine is reassuring the Divine Masculine that it is, in fact, is. And I feel as though as he ends up becoming more anchored in that timeline, he's going to be letting go of a lot of limited beliefs and trapped emotion that he didn't even know he had. With the Eight of Wands, I feel as though there's forward movement happening. So I feel as though a lot of movement is happening in the Divine Masculine situation. He's letting go of his attachment to the old timeline. He's letting go of his limited beliefs and trapped emotions. And this is causing a quantum leap to the timeline he wants to be on. So as the Divine Masculine becomes more anchored in his timeline, I feel as though his heart opens and he is trusting where it's taking him, even if he doesn't see the end of the tunnel just yet. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you want to book a personal with me, you can DM me through TikTok, or you can reach me through my Instagram link and my email address link. They're linked down below. Like this video. I will see you another time. Namaste.